there. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. If you're new, hi, my name is Erica, and I'm gonna fix my button. Fixed, kind of. It's giving Y2K a little bit, but it's fine. So I never film in this area, and that's so annoying. I also have never filmed this type of video before, but I just had a random meeting cancellation and I need to hole punch all of these little angels for a client event I'm doing later this week and thread them with ribbon. And since this, doesn't require any screen shares, I thought I would sit down and make the most of my time given back in my day. So if you have never watched me before, hi, my name is Erica, and I really appreciate you being here. I am the owner of a marketing and project management consulting firm. And kind of my whole mission it's two-pronged. One is to help businesses get real revenue from their marketing, from just their daily business efforts in general, by making sure that they're focusing on marketing that brings in real ROI and working as efficiently as possible, which is where the project management piece comes in. And the second prong of the mission is really centered around giving people time back in their day to live their lives and be present and go do things that they love, because life is short. I've witnessed, how short life can be, and I don't think that we should spend all of our days behind a desk or behind a counter or, whatever your work looks like. And I think there's ways to work smarter and not harder while bringing in even more revenue for businesses. So it's not a conversation of, a CEO having to cut hours, but also lose revenue because of that. One angel done. Anyway, the type of content you're gonna find here is probably a day in the life centered, a little bit of educational. On TikTok, I post videos. On Instagram, I'm getting very active, so go check me out on those platforms. And today we're talking about it's a reset. It's an April 2025 business owner reset. And I'm totally copying Hannah Ashton's formula. And I actually think she makes a planner, so I should buy her planner since I'm copying her formula. But I love this girl. I've watched her since I was in college. I think she's like 4 years younger than me, but I seriously look up to her so much. She's so savvy. She's so resilient. So check out her channel. She has beautiful reset videos. And like I said, I think she creates a planner that kind of is tailored to you being able to write down around this framework. Anywho, so it starts with talking about the previous month. So today is April 1st, but this is no April Fools, so don't get that. Another angel. We're going to talk about March. So we're going to talk about March wins. The first one being that I hit my revenue goal. So I have a goal of growing 10% month over month, and I've hit that all of Q1, which is really, really crazy. And definitely something that I need to go out and celebrate and do something fun this weekend. To celebrate that. What else? I did a lot better at being present. I went on a vacation, and granted, it was only like a 36-hour vacation, but I did not even bring my laptop. And I have not done that since 2020. And in 2020, I worked for an agency, so I didn't even work for myself. I have not gone on a single vacation where I haven't brought my work items with me since 2020, which is wild, and I consider that a huge win. I also maintained my fitness regime, so I don't really talk about this that much, but fitness is my outlet. It keeps my mental, good. It really is big for my mental health. And so I lift twice a week. I do Pilates 1 to 2 times a week, and I run 2 times a week. And we'll get into a little bit more of this when we talk about April goals. Other wins for March, I felt really, really good in my body. I think part of this was because I've been eating good and I've been working out, but I also just felt like more appreciation than I've ever felt before for the body that I'm in, which as someone who had an eating disorder, is a really, really big win. So that's a big one for sure. And then I just overall felt really locked in on my goals, which is just, if you've ever been in that zone before, it's a good feeling and you just want to double down on it. So Okay, the next thing she does is she rates certain categories of her life out of 5, 1 being like, didn't do that great this month, and 5 being that you nailed it. So for work, I gave myself a 3 out of 5. I hit my revenue goals, but I didn't sell any new work, and I didn't sell any new work for all of Q1, which, that's a lie. Sold a little bit of new work in Q1, but no new clients. It was mostly just add-on services, and I really wanted to assign new clients in Q1, which I worry is going to catch up with me in Q2. Personal, 4 out of 5. I spent very good quality time with people, but there was still that missing point. There's definitely still some people in my life that I feel like I don't see enough, or that I don't put enough energy into. And that is a two-way street, but I do kind of carry a lot of that guilt on myself. Wellness, 4 out of 5. I definitely could have eaten less sweets and taken my vitamins more, but overall I think I really did a good job here, especially considering I felt so good in my body. And finances, is it a 2? It is a 2 out of 5. I did have a lot of overspending in some areas this month. It was tax return season. I don't get a return. Whoops. I pay taxes. So there's definitely like that piece of it. Hold on. And then hobbies, 0 out of 5. I completely neglected these, and that is definitely catching up with me. So we're gonna get into that in a second. More angels. Okay, so for April, I don't know if this is exactly Hannah's format, but I have like 3 big goals, and I feel like she usually has 3 big goals, and then there's like micro goals or to-dos. So my big 3, I want to hold myself accountable to sign 2 new clients this month, even if they're smaller. 2 new clients. I want to eat more fiber and drink more water. And I want to find 1 time per week to spend on my hobbies, even if it's just like, 30 minutes. I have a list of hobbies. Like this has been an ongoing issue for me, neglecting myself and what I like to do. So, and that does show up in my relationships. Like I get a little tense, I get a little irritated, but it's really my own fault for that. So holding myself accountable to taking care of business there. Okay, some micro goals. Post daily on TikTok and Instagram. And when I say daily, I mean Monday through Friday, which I've already been doing, but I want to stay consistent. Post weekly on YouTube, which I've already been doing, but I want to stay consistent. I want to interact 5 times a day, Monday through Friday, on all 3 platforms, which is something that I haven't really done. I've been sporadically engaged on TikTok and Instagram, but I want to have, a little bit more of a forward-thinking strategy there, which I have. If I have time before my 2:30 after this, I might do the TikTok engaging, because I already did Instagram today, and I also need to hit YouTube later today as well. But making sure that I'm consuming and learning from other people and building a community instead of being just in my own little torpedo warp, and also making sure that I'm consuming a diversified content. Diversified thought, diversified people is important to me, that I have a well-rounded view when I'm online. Or a well-rounded algorithm, maybe is the word. I want to play tennis more. It's getting warmer here in Charleston, and I love a good sweaty tennis workout, and my boyfriend also loves tennis, so we're going to play tennis more. We already have a date night scheduled for next Friday to play tennis and then go get dinner and drinks, so I'm really looking forward to that. I want to read the second book, Throne of Glass, and both of my book club books, and I want to read at least 1 time, go to a coffee shop and read. It's one of my hobby to-dos, and this has been on my monthly goal list for the last 3 months now, so I want to commit, I want to lock in for April. And then I want to run more often, but just less distance, because I don't need to be running 10 miles a day, but running seriously does help my mental health so much. So I want to run more, but maybe just less distance. Maybe we just do a mile every other day, or if I'm feeling extra stressed, a couple extra miles. And then Hannah always talks about her habits. So some habits that I want to implement to hit my big 3 and my micro goals. Excuse me. Prioritize sales and data. to look up fiber-rich meals when I'm doing my meal planning each week. So I'm prioritizing putting those in my grocery cart and holding myself accountable to consuming them. Putting a non-negotiable calendar hold for my hobbies each week, even if it's just 30 minutes. And work the posting and interacting into my daily routine. Make sure it's on all of my to-do lists so I'm accountable every day. And then make a date night out of tennis, which that one's on the cal. So this is my April reset. I look so sweaty. It is a little sweaty today. Yeah, I hope this was kind of enjoyable. We'll see if this content hits with y'all. I have about 50 subscribers right now, and I have like quite a few returning viewers though for my analytics. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below one of your goals, because I get inspired seeing other people's goals. So I would love to hear what y'all are focusing on. And I will see you for next week's video. Bye.